too warm. I'm not getting up. It's too cold out here to get up. What's the point? No point. Back to sleep. I suppose I better get up. No coffee this morning because I've no water left and I don't have anywhere to collect any water nearby. So it's a bit crappy. So I'll just have to walk on a bit and have coffee later. I'll just have some biscuits just now, and then I'll pack up and make a move, head towards today's destination. So this morning I need to get back down this way. I need to get back to Loch Lochy, and then I'll need to walk down the other way, other side of the loch, towards the Well of the Seven Heads, up through the forest, and then it's where I meet up with the Scottish National Trail there in Garrygualach. So then I'll follow the red line through eastern Mandally and follow the River Garry quite a while, and then eventually I'll get to my next destination, which is an abandoned farmyard where I'm going to camp tonight. But before we can go anywhere today, we really need to try and fix these trousers. There's a bit of a hole between the legs here, right where you don't want the hole to be. I've tried to fix it with this tape. It's seal tape or something. It's not working very well. I did put a patch on the other side there, but it just comes back off, leaving a big gaping hole right where you don't want it. So I'm going to have to try and fix that now, and then I'll get packed up. I've patched it the best I can. Hopefully it won't come apart again. This is the second time I've had to patch it, but I've reinforced it this time, so I really hope it just doesn't come apart and nobody will notice. All ready to head. Let's head for the hills. Well, another lovely day here on the Scottish National Trail, and I'm just heading towards Mandally now, passing round the other side of Loch Lochy, and the forest above Loch Lochy on the opposite side of Loch Lochy from which I was on yesterday. Now we'll be heading into the countryside
to follow another track which will take us to the abandoned farmhouse. So we're going to aim for the abandoned farmhouse tonight. That's where we'll be pitching up, and there's possibly the chance of using a bothy there as well. There's a small bothy, so we may use the bothy. We'll see what the weather's like. It's supposed to stay dry again today, but we'll see what the weather's like and we'll decide whether we use the bothy or whether we'll use a tent. And I've just been to the shop down the road. The Well of the Seven Heads, a little store down there. So I got some munchies. I couldn't afford a coffee, it was £2 for a coffee. I don't know, I fancied a coffee and a bacon roll, but it would have cost me like £5 in total. So I just got some cheap Bobby's crisps instead and some Coca-Cola. That'll keep me going for a while. No energy drinks there either, they're also too expensive down there. So it's one of these little touristy shops that you get in the middle of nowhere, and they charge too much. Apart from the prices, it's a good wee store. I suppose they've got to make their money somehow. It's not bad. It does hot food and coffees and stuff, and it just depends if you've got the money, if you can afford to buy the hot food and the coffee, I suppose. As backpackers, well, speak for myself, I don't have much money, so feel free, anybody that wants to donate, to head for the hills. I'm on PayPal. The link's on my YouTube homepage channel. Just click on the PayPal link and you can donate as much as you like, and that'll contribute towards new gear and a new camera towards next year's shenanigans, or possibly even some winter hiking if I can buy some gear. Then I might go off hiking, camping in the winter months. So that's me just reaching Mandally now. So if you're doing the Scottish National Trail, Mandally is probably where you would have finished last night, and you would also meet up with the alternative route of the Cape Wrath Trail, taking the Great Glen Way alternative. That's what this red line is, the Great Glen Way alternative route of the Cape Wrath Trail. So that meets up here with the Scottish National Trail. So I'm now on to, officially back on to the Scottish National Trail, and I've got to follow the River Garry now, which is just down here, just over that way. So yeah, I'm at the halfway mark now I think for today, so I'm going to have a quick cappuccino stop and then I'll make a move. Cappuccino, a cappuccino. And this is the water. This is the water I got from the waterfall earlier this morning. Yeah, I boiled this one obviously, so that'll be okay to drink. This is my drinking water for today, and I don't trust the stream. It looks okay, but I don't really trust it, so I'm going to put one of these into my water. These tablet things here. Some chlorine dioxide. You've probably seen them before if you've been watching my videos. So you put one of these in to your water and give it 30 minutes. And then you should be good to go. Make sure water tastes of chlorine. It's not so good, but Give it half an hour, then you can put this in it. And then you get a nice refreshing drink. Lovely. And I've got one of these strawberry fruity bars from Tesco. I've got 5 of those, so I have one of those with my coffee. Lovely. Oh! So it's basically just forest tracks today, nothing much to see. Not a very exciting walk. We should be at the abandoned farm yard soon, another hour or two and we should be there. The views are opening up a bit now. Came into this bit of the forest now, it's all been deforested. I usually say that's a bad thing, I don't like deforestation, but in this case I think we need it, because otherwise it would just be a bit dull. It would have been just pure forest tracks with trees on each side with no views, so at least we're getting a bit of a view now. Not a nice view really. We've got wind turbines up there in the hill, they're not even moving, they're just stuck there. But yeah, I mean, at least it's something to see, I suppose. It looks like they'll have to get somebody out here pretty quick and get these wind turbines sorted. They're supposed to be here to make a difference to the environment and all that, but they're not even moving. They've broken down, so you'll need to get somebody out here, get them sorted again. So they're not even moving. Like, need to get an electrician out here pretty quick, I think. Oh well, I didn't realise this building was going to be here. If I'd realised, I would have stopped for coffee here, and there's a nice bench inside. It's like an open bothy or something, I don't know. Maybe it is a bothy. So I could have had my coffee here. That's disappointing. I'll know next time if I'm back round this neck of the woods next year. I'll come in here and have my coffee in the shed. Yep, see if it is a bothy. Have a look in this one. Oh. Lovely. No, it's not really a bothy. Probably an old stable for horses. Stable home for the horse. So yep, back out of there, and we're just going to carry on because we've had our coffee and we're not needing to have any coffee in the shed. Houston, we may have a problem. We do have some cows blocking the way this afternoon. Hopefully they're friendly cows. Anyway, they look friendly enough. Highland coos. Alright. Alright, Highland coos. They look friendly enough. Are you alright? Are you having a good day? It's turned out nice today, isn't it? Quite nice weather today. Anyway, I'm going to head on this way, meet the rest of the family. I'm just passing through. No worries. I'm just heading through this way. Okay, it's calves up ahead. That's not good, because you've got to be careful around calves, because if you go too near them, their mothers, or even worse, the bull, could come running towards you and knock you off the path. So we've got to go carefully along here, not to frighten them. I'll go up here over this hill so I don't bother yous. I don't want to upset the mother. Alright, there you go. You can keep the path to yourself, and I'll go over the cow's way. I'll go the non-human way over this way. Alright, sir. Lovely day, isn't it? It's a grand afternoon, isn't it? Mother Or you're definitely not a father, you must be a mother. Yeah, so it's a nice day. We're just passing through, just passing over this way. Don't get upset or anything, no need to get stressed out or anything, just do what you normally do, whatever cows usually do, and I'll carry on my way and leave you to it. Simple, that's all you have to do. Looking back down towards Loch Garry. It's Loch Garry there in the distance. Say goodbye to Loch Garry as we head up this hill, hopefully to our camping site for tonight. Oh, lovely little boffy. The cutest boffy I've ever seen. Oh, it's a nice wee boffy, this one. I don't think it's too well known about. It's not an MBA boffy, it's a private run boffy, so I can't give you the name of it, unfortunately. I'll have a wee look around though. Someone's left some whiskey. Look at this. Nearly half a bottle there. I might drink that later just for a bit of fun, see what happens. And awfully dark in here, hard to really show you, but yeah, it's not very clean, but I mean it would do. I mean, if you're desperate for somewhere to shelter, it's perfect, you know, there's nothing wrong with it at all. So yeah, it's got a wee fireplace there, some wood. You'll probably find plenty of wood around here because I think this place has been abandoned. I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, we've got a wee bed here. I did think about staying in here tonight, but I have an issue with mice. Me and mice don't get on very well. That's the only thing that puts me off sleeping in boffies sometimes. I mean, you get big gaping holes like that round the floor, you're bound to get mice coming through, and then you get spiders as well. So I think I'll put the tent up outside somewhere. But yeah, it's a nice wee place. Might have a cup of tea in here or something, or make my dinner in here. But I think right now we're going to go back out, find somewhere to pitch up, and we might come back. Might come back in a minute. What a lovely wee place. We haven't got time for this malarkey. We need to find somewhere to pitch up for tonight, somewhere nice. Away from all the mice. So I'll maybe just have a look along here, see if there's anywhere to pitch up. I think this place has been abandoned. There's signs of people working on the roof, but at the moment I don't think anyone's staying here, so it might be okay just to pitch up on the grass somewhere. I don't know. It's quite nice here though. Very nice place. I think there is someone actually. I see the light on inside one of the windows, so I think it's probably best not to camp here, but it would have been a good place. So maybe just turn around here. Aye, so that's me all pitched up once again by the river here. I didn't get a very flat spot. It's a bit, it's on a bit of a slope, unfortunately. It's not too bad, but I might end up falling off my sleeping mat through the night. I don't know. If you see it from this angle, you can see slope. So yeah, and the river is just down there, as you can see. It's just a, I don't know what river it is, but it flows into the River Garry. The River Garry is just down there. You'll probably see more of the River Garry tomorrow as we have to cross it at some point. So I'm just down here. There's an abandoned shed over here with there's a four-wheeler truck and an old tractor here. See. So yeah, that's where I am. It's a shame that about the abandoned house. I thought I'd be able to camp in the garden of the abandoned house, but it looks like it's somebody could be living there even though it looks abandoned. Because, I mean, the roof's obviously been re-slated, so there's someone's maintaining it and repairing the place. So obviously it's not good to camp on somebody's property if it's not abandoned. So this will do us for tonight. I could have stayed in the little bothy, but there's a big hole in the front door. There'll be spiders in there. Not only that, it's also on their property, so I don't know whether they allow the public to camp in their bothy or whether it's for private use. So play safely, and we'll just pitch here by the river. Should be okay here, and we'll just have our dinner now, and then before it gets dark. Alright, so tonight's treat is a smoky sausage. I'm a bit worried about it though. It's I've got it for £1. Usually I used to get the Matheson's ones, but the Matheson's have gone downhill now, they don't taste as good. Anyway, I thought I'd try this one, the cheap version, £1. I'm a bit worried though. Look at the back. Yeah, it's a bit there I don't like. It's only 47% pork and mechanically separated pork, which is 34%. I don't usually buy things when it says mechanically separated on it, because you know you're not getting exactly quality. So let's hope it tastes okay. I've got a roll here to put it on. Some brown sauce. Oh, that's it ready. That's the first part ready. I've only got one roll, unfortunately. I'm not going to. I'll just have half of it in one roll, and then I'll eat the rest on its own, just the way it is. I'm going to try some of this brown sauce on that. Never had brown sauce and smoked sausage before. I'm sure it'll be tasty. Oh, lovely. And then I've got a can of shandy to go with that afterwards, and some bacon streaks. Lovely, lovely. Stocked up today at the shop, plenty of stuff. And spirals from Bobby's. Oh, just in case anybody's a bit concerned about the choice of napkins, you might have noticed. The reason is because it's all that Poundland had in store in the napkins range. So I got them for 50p for a pack of, I think it was a pack of 10 or a pack of 20, so that's the story behind it. I don't actually like frozen at all. I'm not actually a fan of frozen, so I'm sorry to disappoint anybody there. It was purely for the price of the napkins. So anyway, I'm going to say something as well about the shandy. Bar, who makes Iron Brew, they make a cracking drink. Iron Brew, one of the best drinks, but the same can't be said, unfortunately, for their other drinks. Bars, if you're listening, you need to maybe do something about your other flavours. Iron Brew is perfect, but it's when you have these other drinks like the shandy, this could be a lot better. Basically all your 39p drinks are just like flavoured water with loads of sugar. I know that's what most soft drinks are, but I mean no, that's what they actually taste like though. Most soft drinks taste nice. Spider die. Most soft drinks taste nice.
But bars, soft drinks, they just tend to taste really sugary and really fake, really bland, fake flavouring. So bars, get onto this. Try. I know you could make your drinks better if you tried. Just do whatever you do. You make good iron brew, so just do what you do best and make the rest good too. And that would be grand. Cheers, because shandy's a good drink. Oh, lovely. Ah, better than nothing. The hole in my trousers seems to have gotten worse today. Not much I can do about it really. The hole in my trousers seems to have gotten worse today. I did patch it this morning, but this patch doesn't seem to work very well, as you can see. So I'm going to have another go at that tomorrow, because I can't walk about like that. Probably get arrested. It's not worth. I do need a new pair of trousers, but I don't really have spare 20 quid at the moment. It's not worth forking out end of the season for a new pair, is it? So this I'll have to do. I'll patch them again in the morning before I head off. I've still got more of that tape left, so. Now ready for another exciting day in the morning. Tomorrow we're heading. Tucked up. I don't know if you could hear that right there. So it's all tucked up, ready for another exciting day tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow we'll be heading for Poulary Inn. I think it's about 15 miles tomorrow, something like that. So I might. We'll probably wild camp tomorrow night again, somewhere around about the river Poulary by the Poulary Inn. So that's where we're heading. Might get a pint there tomorrow night. That's a good idea. But for now, I think we're going to head off to sleep. There's nothing else to do here now. Everything's done, and that's basically it. So good night. Hope you enjoyed today's video.